Hi, in this video I would like to share with you a fitness formula that helps me understand many of the consequences of your fitness factors. And the formula is shown here. This expression is known as geometric average and is different from the usual arithmetic average that you're probably aware of. Now, the results here represented by R are going to be an average of all the factors that impact your fitness results. Now the difference is that instead of adding them up, all the factors and then divided by the number of factors, we're going to multiply them and then take something like a square root, but it's not called square root. You just instead use the power of 1 over n, where n is the number of factors. So for example, let's say we only have 2 factors for our results. In this case, we're going to consider the nutrition and the gym. So to calculate your geometric average, in this case, your results are going to be the square root of the nutrition factor times the gym factor. Now, why I think this is so useful is because it explains 3 very important things. The first one is that you cannot outwork a bad diet. So if we say, for example, we have only 20% of our nutrition locked in and our performance in the gym is 90% of our maximum, then the square root of that product is going to be around 42%. So your results are going to be 42% out of the full 100% that you could get, as opposed to the 55% results that you would get with the normal average, the arithmetic average. So as you can see, the geometric averages are much more strict. And this is a good explanation, a good way to see why bad nutrition can really limit your results. And the difference, you can see it here in this 42 versus 55%. Now, the second reason why I like this formula is because it shows how much impact a single factor has, which effectively leads to your gains being limited. So let's say we take nutrition, gym, sleep, and stress as 4 factors. And we add 80% to everything except for your sleep. You're sleeping like crap, so you only have 20% of your effectiveness for your sleep. And then your results would be about 57%, sorry, as opposed to the 65% that you would get with your arithmetic average. So you can see that the difference here is significant, and this helps you understand why your gains are being limited, and it helps you rethink the way every factor in your fitness journey has an impact. And the third reason why I like this formula so much is that it shows you that consistency is much better than an all or nothing approach. So if we compare 2 results where you're pretty consistent, let's say only 70%, versus being inconsistent, meaning you have 90% of one factor and 50% in the other one, then you would get a 70% results in the first case versus a 67%. This might not look like a big difference, but over time, this 3% compounds, and in the long run it makes a huge difference. I hope this was useful for you. It has really helped me to rethink every factor in my fitness journey, and if it makes sense to you, or if you have maybe another formula that you think it might be more useful than this, please let me know.